Hi everyone. I think it's like 7:30 or so on August the 23rd, 2024. We're working on this one. I don't have the paper here to show you the whole picture. I'd love to show you some stuff I bought, but that's at my house and I'm not at my house, of course. So let's see. Been a while. Mom had her doctor's appointment yesterday. Um, and she's been breathing okay, but when we went to the doctor, she was not. I saw the CNP, certified nurse practitioner. She actually has got diminished, ouch, that hurt, diminished lung capacity still. So she had another chest x-ray. Now, mind you, it's been a month since she's been in the hospital as of yesterday. So that's not good, because if they had got her into the doctor sooner and she hadn't quite got over the pneumonia, they could have treated her more sooner, but we'll see. The chest x-rays are not in yet. I keep looking at her my chart, but they're supposed to be in today sometime. So we'll see. My boyfriend Tony is finally over COVID. He's testing negative. We had to take him before my mom's doctor's appointment to the dentist appointment so he could have a tooth extracted, because he cracked a tooth. Well, he had COVID and he was going to, make sure he didn't give COVID to anyone else. So he made darn sure he was negative for numerous reasons, including my mother before. So last night was our first time we got to hang out in a very long time. Dang, that hurt. I actually poked myself enough that it's kind of bleeding. Ow. It's just one of those mornings. Trash pickup is here this morning, and the problem is I'm up in the mountains, so the trash cans have to be put out early in the morning with the trash, because the bears come and tear apart the trash cans, and then you gotta clean up all the trash, and that's not fun, right? Yeah. So got the trash cans out. Fed the kitty that's here, so he's fed and taken care of for a while. Have to go down into town. Because I have to pick up a albuterol inhaler for Mom. She says the only time she's having a hard time breathing was when she had a mask on and it was 95 or 98 degrees outside yesterday. I have a little cough too. I don't know what's going on. But anyway. And it has been hot here. It is like, I think 5 degrees, they said, 4 or 5 degrees hotter than normal. It's just not cooling down. It's super hot. It's very uncomfortable. We're supposed to have monsoons right now. We are not having our monsoons. So that kind of sucks. We had a dust storm warning, which I don't ever remember having a dust storm warning. I don't know if it actually got dusty. The winds blew up, but whenever that came up, I didn't go out. So, yeah. And then what else? Let's see. Had my first therapy session, and I'm set up for therapy every other week. So that's good. That might help my brain out. Talking back with my sister-in-law and my nieces and stuff. I don't know. It's fine. I just, I just think, you guys didn't do anything to help me out when Mom, my niece did some stuff and she's got a family and I get it, but my brother might have been able to fly down and help. Like Mom going in the hospital did not uproot their life at all, just mine. So anyway, I need to get online and try to get into school. Still, I gotta work on that. Coffee this morning. Bug from Dollar Tree because it gets hauled around in my car. So if I break it, it's only $1.25 plus 8 cents tax. I slept pretty well last night, believe it or not. I didn't wake up. I woke up with a little tiny headache. Yesterday I woke up with a higher headache, but a little bit more headache, but I didn't have to take anything to get it down. Just water. And I think this heat is just, yeah. I know people are complaining about cold right now, but this heat to me is just, oh my goodness, it is killing me. I'm so tired of sweating every day. Ugh. If you have any way of swapping for a while and you're in a cooler place, please let me know. We'll swap. I'm bit up to the kingdom come right now due to mosquitoes that are out. Oh my goodness. If there's a mosquito around, it's going to find me, a female mosquito. It's going to bite the heck out of me. It's going to eat me. So I've got more mosquito bites on my legs right now. Because, you can't sleep in repellent. It's not good for you. So, you know what? I don't know if it works on mosquitoes. There used to be a thing called Skin So Soft that, are they even in business anymore? What was the name? Started with an A. It was a makeup company. I think it started with an A. I used to sell it. Why can't I remember that? Anyway, I think it might have been flies that it kept away, not mosquitoes. Naturally, I don't know why, but I don't know. Anyway, Advil comes to mind, but it's not Advil. It's darn. Well, anyway, Avon. I used to sell Avon a little bit. I don't even know if they're still in business. My sister used to sell Mary Kay. Neither one of us were like top salespeople. What else? Let's see. So anyway, I've been stitching a lot, obviously. Haven't been able to go see my boyfriend. Finally got myself a doctor's appointment for the 20th of September. So hopefully I can figure out why I'm getting all these headaches. Because I had one Sunday morning when I woke up for no apparent reason, and Monday morning when I woke up. And they were bad. They took a long time they took medication to get rid of. And it took a long time to get rid of them. So, yeah, hopefully I can get myself together. Hopefully this thing with Mom is nothing major. It's just because of the heat. Or she has just a little bit of something that they can easily take care of. I can't take much more of this, I can tell you that. One night I'd gone out to hang out with Tony with masks on, and we were walking outside. It was kind of late at night. And she'd gone to bed. And I was gone for maybe an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. I wasn't gone that long. You can only walk so much. Anyway, and come back in, and I noticed her bedroom lights on, so I'm like, oh, okay, she's still awake. Or she woke back up, or she had gone up to bed before I left. So I was like, all right, maybe I'll just say, hi, how are you doing? And I get there, up to her room, I'm like, hi. And she's like, I don't know what's going on. I was like, what do you mean you don't know what's going on? So anyway, so I'm like, oh my gosh, she's stroking out. So anyway, I get the aspirin in case she's having a stroke, and jerk an aspirin. And I start talking to her, and nothing's like, limp or weird, or, I have her do all these tests to see if, and, she remembers something. She's remembering things okay, like who I am, who she is. There's one thing she didn't remember, which was Marmy the cat, who's the cat that visits us in our back patio and we feed quite regularly, so that was kind of weird, but anyway. So anyway, I'm like, all right, let's try maybe, just eating something, she wanted to do that. So I was like, all right, so go to the kitchen, she makes herself oatmeal. So she knows how to do that, which is good, because guess what? I don't know how to make oatmeal. Very easily. I know it's simple, but yeah, whatever. Packaged oatmeal. It's like milk and that's it. Pour it in there. But I don't eat oatmeal. Anyway, so we start talking. We have an oximeter. I take her temperature. Her oxygen's hard to take because she has gel nail polish on. And they had a problem in the hospital doing that too. So I have a problem doing it at home. And the oximeter I have is even less, not as good as the ones in the hospital. So anyway, I get a general idea what her oxygenation level is. So she's talking to me and I'm like, so what did you do? Like, what were you doing while I was gone? I wasn't gone that long. And she's like, well, I went to bed and I didn't seem like I could fall asleep. No, wait. I said, what medications did you take before you went to bed? I know she takes some. And she's like, well, I took my cholesterol, I think it was her cholesterol med she takes at night, which is not a stand, and her probiotic that she's taking because, she was on 5 different, and 6 technically with the pill antibiotics to kill the pneumonia for several days. And I said, okay, that shouldn't have any reaction. And then she goes, well, and then I went to bed, and I didn't feel like I was going to sleep, so I took an Aleve PM. I'm like, oh, bugger. Aleve PM will, it outright warns you very badly not to, do anything when you're taking an Aleve PM. So I did the time frame of that, and I'm like, holy cow, she, woke up right whenever it was probably the hardest hitting on her system. And she's, 79 years old. She's had pneumonia, so her immune system and her whole body is still healing. I'm like, oh my goodness, that's probably what it is, because she'd started being lucid again. The fog, she said, was lifting. Well, yeah, Aleve PM will do that. I don't take Aleve or Tylenol PM when I'm working because of the whole, because of that, because it does make you, they say don't drive machinery or, drive cars or anything. And if I have an animal go down, I sure the heck don't want to have to, that stuff is, just because it's over the counter doesn't mean it's, not got its side effects and stuff. So, and of course, I'm on the phone with Tony at the time going, I don't know, before this going, I may have to take her to the emergency room. He's like, all right. Of course, he's still testing positive at that point. He was very faint line testing positive. I don't know how many COVID tests I've gone through I think I've gone through 20 some COVID tests in this last month. And he's gone through quite a few because I've got mom and myself, I've been testing just in case. So, yeah, holy moly, have we been taking the COVID test. But anyway, his line's been faint for a while, his COVID line test. But the last 4 tests now have been completely clean, no line to be seen. And he probably wasn't contagious before that. But he wanted to make sure he wasn't going to give it to me, my mom, the dentist. No one needs COVID. You don't know how they're going to react off of it. So anyway, yeah. Sorry, I got a little cough. I don't know what's going on with my lungs. Sometimes I don't feel like, I'm hoping I'm not getting her pneumonia or something. I've been trying to keep my lungs clear. Deep breathe several times a day, like really, really breathe in to make sure I'm expanding my lungs. And then this heat probably doesn't help. Oh my gosh. So, my mom was, I don't know if I told you, she's supposed to go to Canada on the 14th. Of course, she wasn't going to do that after everything because she had a doctor's appointment. She'd still be in Canada right now. My sister was like, why don't you come out? I'm like, come up. No, I have a job. I can't. Besides, my sister's kind of the one that says that I have nothing wrong with me and I don't need therapy and therapy is a waste of time. I don't need her opinion. She's not in my head, and you know what? I don't need that. I don't need that really shitty advice there. I have my issues. So anyway, so yeah, therapy, and I'm trying to get things together here. Some of my stitches don't quite cover the white. Oh well, that's my bad. I'm not getting in the holes right. So, I wish there was more fun things to talk about. Let's see. Last night, like I said, Tony and I finally got to like hang out. Sorry, guys. So we had some normalcy. Like the world felt nice again because we could actually hang out without masks and stuff. And actually hang out. So, yeah, it was nice. And lots of this color actually I could fill in. So anyway, what color is this anyway? Let's see. I just started it because I'm trying to fill in an area. 803. 803. So anyway. Mom still isn't smoking. That's a good thing. She might have already, her lungs just, that might be it. Her lungs might just be damaged from everything. It was funny as she was walking the other night for like 30 minutes with Tony. And, because he lives in the same place we live at, like in the same community. So, she wanted to go for a walk, and I'd rather she go with somebody. And Tony was up for it, so they went for a 30-minute walk, and she never got out of breath or anything. So, you think she would have if something was really wrong. He was masked up, she wasn't. And he'd already been testing negative, but he was just double checking. Let's see. Yeah, I've been mostly just, like I said, working and trying to keep everything together. Trying to get my health together too, which has now got everybody worried, but I can't do anything about it because I'm 4 weeks behind. Yeah. I hope we get some rains because it'd be nice to get some more moisture here, and we have city's not as hazy today as it was the last couple days. We've had a lot of hazy days, and I don't know if it's from fires or just because of smog, pollution. But today's actually pretty clear out there because I'm sitting, I don't know if you guys probably never have, but if you ever look at the city of Albuquerque and the surrounding areas, Albuquerque sits in a bowl. So there's a bunch of I think they're all old volcanoes, extinct volcanoes. So Albuquerque's at the bottom of the volcano bowl. So yeah. So I'm up above, I'm on the rim of the bowl. So I'm on the east rim of the bowl. I guess you would say, because I'm in the East Mountain area. So I can see down into the city. I had to tear, this kit came with, I had to tear all that out. Because this kit came with, it looked like the same color for all this. And there's 3 different colors in here. And so I pulled all these colors from my stash. And I re-put, so the colors were then different. And so I pulled all that out. Because it all looked like one big ugly green lump instead of like a little bit of variation. So yeah, more stitching time whenever you can't see your boyfriend, but now I can, so I'll probably have less stitchy time. My beaded cross stitch came in yesterday, or was it the day before? It was the day before, but I didn't get time to grab it, look at it, or anything. With all the stuff we were having to do, we had to go grocery shopping. We had to go, like I said, go do Tony's dentist appointment was almost set up perfectly because where he's at, it's a straight shot down to Mom's doctor's appointment. And his tooth extraction went really easily because the tooth was pretty much toast. So not a lot of blood, not a lot. Oh, I probably shouldn't say that. Well, don't cringe, guys. Sorry. I know how I feel about dentists and things like that. So anyway, that went really easily, which was good. But he had to wait for us because after we got seen by the CNP at like 15 minutes past Mom's freaking appointment, because that's what happens, we had to go get a chest x-ray for her, and that took a few minutes, but that's okay. We wanted to get it done. And it was funny because I have it where he has an iPhone and so do I, and I have it where he can track me. He knows where I'm at. He can track me. If you have that on your phone and you're cheating, you might not want to have that on your phone. Because he was like, I was like, because he can track me. So basically, I said, hey, we're leaving. Oops, I want to do that. We're leaving, the hospital from the check sex, right? So we're heading your way. And I was thinking, oh, I should have told him to follow my dot so he knows where we're at. So he knows when to step outside because it's freaking hot. And, he did. He was like, oh, I watched your dot. I'm like, awesome. Or my icon. I think he calls it an icon. It's got my little, avatar face on it. It's really cute. I've watched him when he goes and does things too. Like I said, don't go cheating on anyone and have that available. I like that because I can tell if, he's not moving for a while, what's going on. And I can even tell if he's on what side of the condo he's on because his dot moves. We don't have very big places. But it's good because if I'm up in a job and I can't tell him where I'm at, which usually I try to make sure everybody has an address where I'm at in case something happens. But let's say I'm not there, he can follow my dot and find out where I was last as long as my phone's with me. Obviously, if my phone's not with me, you're not going to be able to tell, but if I get kidnapped, let's hope I know. Who would kidnap my butt? I am not worth jack shit, guys. It'd be dumb to kidnap me. More like if I got attacked by a bear and drug off and my phone was still in my pocket, I guess. Or a mountain lion. I don't think a bear would. I don't know. I don't want to get attacked by anything. Oh, I need to take my allergy med. It's amazing. I was going to try to do like 800 stitches, which is 8 of these boxes a day. To try to get it done quickly, but because I ordered something similar to this, it has the it's a little bit different. It's coming in. I'll show it to you when it gets in. It's from AliExpress, so it's gonna take a while. Last time I checked, it was still in China. No, did they say they said it to local people? They might have. I don't know. I have to check. I also bought these books called The Anti-Planner. I don't know I had ADHD. I don't know if I really do, but maybe it still will help my brain. Ah, see, it's not too long after I dropped the stuff off, and they're already up there picking up the trash cans. I have the windows and doors open right now because it's nice and cool out, and try to cool off the house before it gets hot, and you have to use air conditioning, which costs lots of money. Let me see. We're gonna do this little pink arrow. It's 334, which is another blue, and this is like an umbrella. So I'm gonna work up in here now. So anyway, I don't know if I have anything exciting. I have, let's see, very different things to talk about. Let's see, what have I been watching? YouTube, I like to watch silly things. I found this thing on simulation of falling into certain planets, which is kind of neat because it tells you, like, you're in an indestructible suit, blah, blah, blah. And you're falling into, and it tells you about the atmosphere of that planet or whatever you're falling into, which is kind of cool. And then, yeah. Of course, I've been watching the DNC on and off. What's going on with that? Something's making noise outside. Could be a woodpecker. I saw a blue jay the other day. I've seen a couple young bucks here, young deer bucks. I haven't seen the bear. People have spotted the bears. I'm like, yeah, don't want to spot the bears. The lady I'm working for actually has a picture of a mountain lion in her yard. Now that is scary because mountain lions are like polar bears. They will actually follow you and attack you. That's why people on bikes that see them need to be aware of what's going on. Because you are prey to them. You are food. They do not care that you are human. Oh, man, I'm really stopped up this morning. Could be because we did have winds too. So my allergies are probably having a lovely time. At least I got the trash cans up the hill. It's a huge hill to get the trash cans up. So they're being picked up, which is good. Got all the trash out, I do believe. Hopefully. If I didn't, I might take some to my house because we have a dumpster that does not get frequented by a bear. We do have raccoons in our area. That I don't know if they can, they probably do. Most of our trash problem is people. They're the people make the messes. Oh, I'm so stopped up. Sorry, guys. Oh, let's see. So yeah, I've been watching a lot of YouTube and I've been wanting to do some journaling lately, like writing, and coloring, but I just haven't really got into it totally yet. Try to, stop my poor little brain thinking worst case scenarios of everything. So anyway, wanted to do some tatting. I haven't tatted in a while, but I don't know where my tatting stuff is in my bedroom. It's a disaster. Oh, I turned my sewing machine into the service center. Probably hear something back next week sometime. It's free estimate, so they'll hopefully tell me what's wrong with it. Or if they can fix it. I think I know what's wrong with it, but hopefully they can fix it. Oh, it's an embroidering machine as well as my sewing machine I make my project bags with. And the fabric is piling up, although I do have a backup sewing machine to do the project bags. I had a few days off, but it was like I was recovering from everything and I ended up not doing well for a few days, which really is not fun. And of course, it's like, it's funny because it's like my registration's due next month, but my mom, and the car's under my mom's name. And my mom was like, you have to get this done like now. And I didn't want to. I had other things I wanted to do. It's like, go do it now. I don't want to have to worry about it. Like, oh my God, I've always got my stuff on time. So I had to go get an admissions test and, my car passed and paid for the registration, which the tag has come in and it's not even the end of September yet. Whatever. Need to get a haircut. So hopefully, I need to find that. I have a hairdresser that works for Great Clips that I like. And I have her card and I gotta find it. I think it's in the bottom of my purse. Hopefully still. But if not, I can just go in and they have something on my calendar or on my, my profile so they can just do my hair. I don't care. Just get rid of all this hair. I've really been liking my short hair and actually Tony likes it. He's like, it's good on you. So I'm like, okay, good. Of course, I could probably wear my hair any way I want. It's just I like it to naturally stay out of my face anymore because it's just too doggone hard to take care of it whenever, you get an animal that needs to go to a vet or something and brushing your hair is the last thing. And so at least this way it's less tangled and stays out of my face. But right now it's starting to fall on my face. It's causing me issues. So yeah, and I want it a little bit, I can do it now. So if we ever do get a cold snap again, if we ever get winter here, which we will, hopefully, just cool down a few degrees. It's 95, 98, forget that. Forget that. I'm tired of it. Like, I don't mind high 60s to like low 70s is my ideal temperature. But anyway, so when we do get winter, I do like a little more hair than what I have it cut down to. But since I hate going to get my hair done, I don't do it very often. But now that I need to get it done, so it's not in my face and stuff. How am I going to do this? I'm trying to think of how I'm doing this. To go up there. Oh well, may have to. Oh well. It is what it is. Figure it out. Sometimes I just cannot make a path. I just do the path of least resistance, like water. Oh, we had our board meeting the other night for our community, Tuesday night. It went good. Yeah, it went good. Nothing major going on. We didn't have any homeowners on the line. So that was, we usually have a couple homeowners, but nobody was there. Which is fine. If they're there, they listen and can ask questions. And they aren't going to be thrilled, though, because there is going to be an increase in the dues. No one likes that, including me, but I look at the financials going, ooh, crud, we need a few more dollars. Of course, if we didn't have so many doggone delinquents, we might be able to actually not have to do that, but we've got like $50,000 in delinquents out there that we're trying to collect on. Been trying to collect on. It was higher, and that's ridiculous for the small community we have. A lot of people aren't even paying the new amount from January, which was a $10 raise, and now we're gonna have to raise it 25 to get all of our all of our stuff done, because our water went up and our outside building insurance went up, and it's costing more to get repairs on irrigations. We had a lot of irrigation systems we had to repair this year, and so yeah, I was a little bit far to pull that thread, but hopefully it'll work. How bad is it on the back? Nah, you can't see it. It's not too bad. You have to. I don't know. I've never had a problem with it tightening up or just crunching the fabric or something. You do have to make sure you don't let it get loose though. So I don't know. We'll see. I will pull a thread across sometimes to get somewhere. Not too far. Try not to go too far. Let's see here. Hopefully I could get this done. I was watching a YouTube video on how to turn a cross stitch into a tapestry hanging. So I can do that now. Because this is going to go over some of our outlets that are we have outlets that are on outside walls in our condo unit, so old that the insulation's actually out of the wall. It's like probably, bunched at the bottom of the wall. So we don't have money to afford to fix that. So tapestries over the light switches will probably help the cold from coming in at least a little bit. Like the good old castle days, right? Just put a bunch of tapestries everywhere. I was buying lottery tickets yesterday. Oh, won $2. Yay. Anyway, and the guy in front of me actually asked me, he was just chatty, he was a nice guy. He was like, ever win anything big? I was like, nope. I think the biggest thing I won was we won 230 or something like that dollars years ago. So nothing big. He's like, darn, I'm tired of this working stuff. I was like, yeah, me too. He's like, I'm over it. Like, me too. That's why I try to win the lottery. I'm done working, although my job isn't that bad and I got to find a new job. But anyway, if I had a choice, I'd retire. And I don't know, like, I look at all our homeless people. I wish I had the money to, help them out. There's a few I would. Some I think are just, I don't know. Can't ever say they're hopeless, but I don't know. It's just like, of course, I'd have to win a whole lot of money. It takes a lot of money to do that. I think I just help my friend Stephanie out, definitely. If I won one of the big ones, of course, family and my friends would get money. Little ones, of course, that would be Mom and I, to help Mom and I out. Let's see here. So, let's see. So yeah, I'm still planning on today. I plan on hanging out with Tony a little bit after I get. I'm trying to wait until I might go. Hopefully, my mom's inhaler ready at the pharmacy, and I can go get it before I head home. Might go pick up Tony. Oh, he's gonna be asleep at that time, probably. Hopefully he's recovered enough to do the Albuquerque Reads thing. He does that. He's been doing that for quite a few years. So I think he's recovered enough to do that. I think that starts in September. We're talking about trying to get a trip together. I'm off a few days, and he's not started Albuquerque Reads at that point, to go to the very large array, which is actually the V. Oh man, they changed the letters because it's been upgraded a couple times. So hope, but it's during the week, and I don't know if we can get like a guided tour, or how open the VLA is. But I have to rent a car too, so that's kind of rough because my car is just not trustworthy. Yes, I have AAA, but that still doesn't help get you back home, I don't think. So we're thinking about just renting a car for the day. It is just a day trip to go down to Socorro, but that's an early morning for both of us too. I don't know, we'll see. Should start with the aquarium, but VLA is outside. We're trying to stay out of indoor places with the spike in COVID, and the fact that both my mom and Tony now have a very weakened immune system from having COVID and pneumonia. And I don't know how great mine is right now. And yes, I mask up when I go into places. That's my choice. Because we weren't, and my mom got pneumonia, and my boyfriend got COVID. So anyway, let's see. There's a lot of this color around here. That's fine. I wish I could go color by color and get a color done, but I just can't. I try to do like squares, like do a square, and that's boring. So I seem to be like a shape. Like I like to follow a shape of stitches, which means I leave a lot of different parts that have to be done at the very end, like oddball stitches everywhere. Like in the sky, I did a bunch of this little turquoisey color, but there's a few other stitches around here that need to be filled in. Actually, there's a couple of this one that I have in my hand. I should pop up there and take care of those. I should go through my canvases before I wash them with a fine-tooth comb. My first one I did well. I had very few stitches missing. My second one was full of missed stitches, and yeah, so hopefully I go through this with a fine-tooth comb before I wash it. But by that time, you're just too excited. You're just I just want to get it washed, and I just want to get it hung up, and I just want to be done, right? Man, I saw Stitcherella. Oh my goodness, she finished Ambulite and watched it. Oh wow, that's amazing. I haven't gone very far in my Ambulite. I'm kind of trying to concentrate on this one. Trying not to, I'm trying to get this one done. I have worked on a few others just because this one got boring, but not too much. I've been trying to really make myself do this one. Let's see here. So, I should probably, what time is, I don't know what time it is because I don't have a single watch on, and my cell phone is what I'm using to record off of. So yeah. It's been 44 minutes anyway. So, boring you to death here. Probably should grab myself a protein bar, and so it's 44 minutes, it's 8 something, and Costco doesn't open until 10, I believe. I wonder how hard it is. I don't know how I would think the inhalers would just be right there and they just grab them, and maybe they have to fill them. I don't know. I don't know what they do, but the good news is that she didn't feel like she really needed the albuterol inhaler. And if all else failed, Tony has one, same milligrammage, and he was gonna clean it up and make sure she could use it. If and I basically I tell her, call Tony because he's in the community, and I'm several minutes away at best. He could at least, obviously, if she's in distress, call 911 like she did the last time. But, I already talked to her this morning. She says she slept well, which is good, and she's doing fine. So hopefully it was just the heat that got to her yesterday, because I know this heat gets to me. She doesn't have a relapse of pneumonia or something different that's scarier. If you catch my drift. Going on. Oh, our ice maker went out. It's intermittently making ice. Like sometimes it'll make a batch, but never gets like the hopper full like it used to. So she did call the warranty people. Man, they're about useless as can be. They're like, unplug your freezer and then see if it turns back on. Yeah, that's not how an ice maker works, sweetheart. Something's wrong. It's not wanting to make the ice as often. I don't know what's going on. Usually when that happens, if it's not freezing the ice, that's usually a fan or compressor issue, truthfully. That's what happened with our old refrigerator. And since this thing is under warranty, yeah, we want to get it checked out. So Monday they're supposed to be there, hopefully. Take care of that. Hopefully everything's okay Monday. I just have to walk a pup. I'd like to, it'd be nice to, I know I have my boyfriend I now want to hang out with, but there are days I'm like, can I just stay in to where I used to just house sit and I just be there for the whole time. Rarely go anywhere. Now it's like, get up and go, get up and go, get up and go. Rarely do I see, like I thought today I'd have the day off, but with Tony being negative on his COVID test and mom having this issue, yeah, I'm like gonna go into town and do stuff. So I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully I could tell what the CNP was really thinking. Like it was bad sounding. I mean, the fact she's diminished lung function is not good everywhere, is what they said. Oh well, we'll see. But could be, and because mom says in the heat is when she has a problem. So I don't know. Hopefully she's okay. I keep checking her my chart, and it's not been put in her chart yet, so they haven't read it or haven't got it in her chart yet. Although it doesn't do me a lot of good to read my chart because it's only going to tell me like what they saw and not explain what it is that they saw. Hopefully they see nothing. That I can understand. I wonder if I have enough thread to get this last little bit done. Should take this with me, but I may not. I may take it with me. It's just like, pack things up is not fun. I have all my stuff here. Oh, I gotta get this stuff up for sale. Shoot. I'll try to do that today. I'm sitting at a table and chairs that I'm gonna sell for my client. because I do the Facebook Marketplace, which means I'm gonna have to wipe the table and stuff off, but that's okay. I'm kind of sad she's getting rid of this set because it's extremely comfortable. Oh well, she has new stuff coming. Actually, she had this table from Wayfair that came in, and the base of this table was cracked, and so she was having it shipped back. And the guy came. Um, when was it? Wednesday, and said, "Hey, I have a pickup for FedEx," and I was like, "I don't know about that." And the guy goes, "Okay, we'll just call back then. Bye." I'm like, wait. Can I just get a hold of it? No, gotta go. Bye. Thanks a lot. Anyways, I called my client as soon as I could, and she's like, "The boxes were by the garage. Like, why the heck? No, I didn't tell you about it. I thought that's where they drop them. Thought that's where they pick them up from." Anyway, it looks like she recalled and got them picked up yesterday, and they are gone. And I put a note on the flipping front door. There are boxes by the garage, and they say FedEx pickup. So take those, because I was going to be gone most of the day, and I didn't know when they were going to be here. So I love when canvases start to have this rugged sound, or I don't know how to describe it. Where they actually, you're getting something done because they have a different sound to them when you feel them and scratch them. Well, anyway, hopefully this thing will upload at 51 minutes. Well, guys, it is Friday, so happy Friday to you if this is your Friday. If not, if it's a weekend or you have to work, have a good Saturday and Sunday and Friday. And take care of yourselves, all right? All right, talk to you later. Bye.